go to the point that somebody leave in the comment and say Africans are more intelligent. Like, how do you explain how the first black president is from Africa? You know, will we ever get along with each other? You find black people in America are not getting along well. Black people in Africa are not getting along well. You go to villages, we're not getting along well. Is there something about us that we will never get along well with each other? Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. A quick reminder to say that if you've never subscribed, just to remind you, click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be discussing something that I think it would be good to discuss, something that I think it would be good to talk about. Not too long ago, we know the drama about the McClure family and all of that thing that was going on, and what really got me and made me want to make this video is just some of the comments that I saw in the comment section and all of these things. Because Annie is a Nigerian, but she's lived in the US since she was about 4 years old, and where she's direct, you know what I mean, she's directly from Nigeria. And when this thing happened, there were a lot of comment sections, a lot of you would have seen, where people had issues, and people that talked about her. And I was going through a lot of videos around that time, and something that I was seeing in a lot of comment sections, was about how she's Nigerian. Some people had not too nice things to say about Nigerians, and you would have seen in some comment sections where there's basically exchange of there's war of words among Africans and African Americans. But when I say African Americans, I mean the Africans that ended up in America due to slave trade. So I just thought I should clarify what I'm saying. So there was just a lot of this exchange of words between the Africans and African Americans. There was this comment where I saw, and this person was like, oh, it's Africans that are letting the other side down. African men were marrying white women, and African women were marrying white men. They were sleeping with the slave masters, and they were let down, and they were betrayal, and all these words and all these things going on. And somebody said something about how, oh, look at all these YouTubers that are into mixed marriages, interracial marriages are Africans. Comments about how Africans are less intelligent, and they have less self-worth and less intelligence and all of these things, and that's why they are sleeping with a slave master. And then there were the Africans leaving comments and saying, no, that's not true. The reason why a lot of Africans are married to white people is because white people are attracted to Africans, and that white people are attracted to Africans because Africans are intelligent. Africans are easier to get along than African Americans. And there were comments about how some of the comments were not very nice, like, oh, African American women are typically ghetto women, and they were very trashy and very loud and disrespectful and all of these things. And that's why white people are not really attracted to them, and that's why white people are attracted to Africans. Some people were saying all these things about, oh, white people are attracted to Africans because Africans have rich culture, while African Americans have no. There was just so much happening, and I think it became basically war of words. Like, I think it just became a fight. Really became a fight about, we are better than you guys, we are better than you guys, and people spend so much time in these comments talking about what makes us different, rather than what makes us the same, and each side trying to say we're better than you. It even go to the point of somebody leaving the comment and say Africans are more intelligent. Like, how do you explain how the first black president is from Africa? It just went on and on and on. I actually find it really disappointing, because in my opinion, I would say we're the same. Just the fact that some people left because of slave trade does not change the fact that we still have genetics. We still have genetics between us. We are the same. Just because a group of people left in the slave ship and some people didn't live with the slave ship does not make us different. Genetically we're the same, and that's why when they do a lot of this, their DNAs and their reports are always saying, oh, you're Ghanaian, or you're Nigerian, and you're this, you're that, because we still have the same genetic makeup. To be honest, I feel really disappointed when we as a people, instead of focusing on what makes us the same, we are trying to find reasons to tell ourselves, no, we're not the same. It actually does it really does bother me that we always keep going for things like that. I don't know what you guys think about this. What do you think? Do you think there's a difference between us? You know, do you think there's a difference between Africans and African Americans? Well, I don't know what your opinion is. What do you think? What do you think? Do you agree with this notion that African Americans are more intelligent than Africans, or Africans are more intelligent than African Americans? I know there may be slight difference between us when it comes to like Africans and African Americans and their, you know, the way they are brought up, or, you know, just maybe those kind of differences. But I don't think that we have enough differences for us not to be one people. But is there really enough divide for us to always not see ourselves as one? You know, I have come to realize, to be honest, I never knew these things until I came onto YouTube. You don't see, I don't live in America, I live in Europe, so I may not see exactly most of the things that are happening in America. So like, but I didn't get this picture until I came on YouTube and I saw there's so much divide, and it kind of breaks my heart when I see Africans and African Americans attack each other and fight all the time, especially in comment sections. And you know, why can't we get along as a people? You know, is there really enough difference in us for us not to get along as a people? And you know, in your opinion, the fact that some people left in the slave ship and some people didn't, does it really make us different? Fine, we have different life experiences. Does it make us different? Like, does it really make us different? When I say different, you know, is it enough for us not to see ourselves as one? Is it enough for us not to see ourselves as brothers and sisters? Is it enough for us to have a divide between us? Like, you know, is it enough for us to always fight each other and attack each other? I think something else I've noticed is people that say, oh, you guys didn't experience slavery, so we are not the same, you know, and you guys are, you know, I've actually got somebody left a comment and said, you know, I hate Africans because you were the ones that sold our forefathers to slavery. You know, I've seen a comment like that. I see so much resentment and hatred and all of these things going on. Believe it or not, when somebody is looking at you as an African American and is looking at that guy or that girl that is African, they can't tell you guys apart. We're so, you know, that says a lot. I'm personally sick and tired of all the fighting, arguing between African Americans and Africans. I just feel like, I personally feel like it's ridiculous. I just feel like it's not necessary. That's how I feel about it. I think that it's about time we should actually start focusing on our similarities rather than focusing on our differences. Why can't we as black people get along? Why can't we get along? You know, I am honestly sick and tired of it. I am sick and tired of it. Will we ever get along with each other? You know, will we ever get along with each other? You find black people in America are not getting along well. Black people in Africa are not getting along well. You go to villages, we're not getting along well. Is there something about us that we will never get along well with each other? There was this video I saw about, you know, saying that Africans are cursed, you know, black people are cursed, and how, you know, we kill each other, we hate each other. And it just got me thinking, you know, and you come to Africa or you go to America, you have black people fighting each other. Even in Africa, you find that different countries in Africa, we don't get along. You know, you meet somebody from, I meet somebody from, you know, another part of Africa, and she doesn't want to be my friend because I'm not from where she is. And then you come to Nigeria, you know, you find people are fighting each other over we're different tribes. And then you come to the same tribe, you still find different villages are killing each other. And you see different villages slaughtering each other. And then you even come to the same village, there are still clans that are killing each other. And I'm thinking, is there something about us as black people? Is there a reason why we would never get along? Are we actually cursed? You know, I saw somebody saying we're cursed, and I'm thinking, is there actually, maybe there's actually more to it. Why can't we get along? Even on YouTube, we don't get along well. And I think it's worse with the women than the men. I think so. You know, we are too petty about the most ridiculous things. On YouTube, my personal experience on YouTube is that it's actually the women that have the most issues with each other. You know, have most issues with each other. You know, the pettiness. You know, the pettiness. So personally, I think we're the same. I think intelligence level, we are the same. It's just your environment you grew up in or whatever that may influence it. When it dragged the matter to where they got to say, oh, even the first black president is African. That's the proof that Africans are more intelligent. And I just kind of felt a bit, it kind of saddened my heart. You know, why can't that just be a black president and that's it? You know, do we have to all, you know, it just kind of saddened my heart that we can't even celebrate, you know, it's like Africans or black people can't even celebrate Obama together. I've actually seen comments that, yeah, you know, Obama is not African American, he's African, and all of this, you know. I don't know, what's your opinion? Do you agree that there's a difference intellectually between Africans and African Americans? What do you think are the, you know, the reasons why we're different? You know, what do you think we're the same? If you think we're the same, why do you think, what are the reasons why you feel like we're the same? And if you feel we're not the same, what are the reasons why you think we're not the same? It really does sadden my heart, to be honest with you, but I wanted to make this video to say I think it's about time we start concentrating on our similarities rather than our differences. And with that, I'm just gonna say thank you all for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye bye.
It's goodbye, friends, and goodbye, folks.